Hi all, thanks if you're still subscribed, or if you're a new subscriber or somebody just passing through. Hope you survived this COVID-19 business. I have. Still don't know anybody who's had it. Know a few people. A bit overhyped, maybe. That's another story. Today's challenge, something to do. I'm a bit bored. I'm going to do a car video at some point in the next 2 or 3 days. I'm still compiling bits of video. I've still got a lot more to do on that, and then loads of editing. So while I had 10 minutes, so I'd get the good old Weihrauch, the one I had for my birthday. There it is, the 99. Still got the tag on it, look. Can't even take the tag off. Well, I could, but I don't want to. It's still a brand new gun while that tag's hanging on it. But supplied scope with it. The Nico Sterling. What is it? 3B9B40 AO IR MD. That's a mouthful. But bought it as a kit. Now I put this mount on because I nicked this off my other gun, off my Webley, because it was slowly sliding back. The scope was sliding back. The mount started sliding back as well. So I've got this one, and this one underneath there is a grub screw, which I can't show you the holes, but on the top of the barrel, or the breech, or whatever it's called, there's very small holes. So the pin on that scope mount latches itself into the hole, so it stops it creeping back. I'm hoping, judging by them sticky marks, that the sights aren't coming back. I don't think they are. I think that was the sort of distance I fitted them. So, and today I will be shooting with these pellets. I've got loads of pellets all over the place, but for some reason I've got even more than that in home, in a box in home. But for some reason I've got these pellets out. These are the BSA Fury pellets. Now they're probably not the best, but they were the nearest with the lid off when I came in. So I'm not down the shooting range. I've booked myself in at the shooting range for the 4th, Saturday the 4th of July. It reopens, and I've booked myself a slot. Good old Simo there at the Coventry Gun Club sent me a message to say he'd booked me in, give me a time. So I thought I'd better get some practice in with this spring gun. I'll be taking my PCP down there as well. First time in months since we started this dreadful process of being locked down. I got my box up there down the garden. That's not quite what I see with my eyes. I'll try and simulate what I can see from here. Something like that is what I'm seeing. I can't make out. I can make the odd little black mark out, but that's it. And there's no guesswork involved. I bought this. A meter tape. It goes up to 50 meters. I bought this a few days ago because I don't like guesswork of trying to guess how far something is. I like precision and accuracy. So I've measured that. Got the wife to hold the end of that at the box to the tip of my gun where it's rested on my toolboxes. It's a bit of a concoction, this, and this is a big, well, not necessarily a big ask of the gun, but it's a big ask of me. So I intend to shoot 3 pellets each little circle on there, and I'm going to have to try my very hardest to hold this steady. 47 feet, whatever that is in yards and meters, I don't know, 47 feet. I've drew a load of circles that are the same size as a 2-2 pellet. There's one 5 circle, and the rest are 3mm, I believe. If I can hold it steady, or match head size, that's it. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll have 3 shots. You'll see it better in a minute when it's rested on a proper tripod, this camera. I'm going to have 3 shots at each one. That's a big ask because this has got a very good zoom, this camera, to the point where I can't even hold it steady, as you can see. That's my heartbeat making it do that. But you'll see it clear in a moment. 3 shots at each one. I don't intend hitting all of them because it's not necessarily the gun's fault or the pellets, it'll be me. And it is a spring gun, so I'll have a better chance with my PCP. But that's the plan of action. So I'll get the zoom out. The camera will be mounted over here on the trellis fence you see there. I shall wedge it to that, so it's 9 foot 10 foot away from where I'm actually shooting. You'll hear the shot go off, but that's the plan. Alright, 3 shots at each circle. We'll see how many I hit. And it's a big ask of me, not necessarily the gun, but me. So here goes. Right, let's see what I can do. Right, 3 shots each circle. 3 shots each circle. First one loaded, ready to shoot. Yep, I got the 5p. It's that much light reflecting. Top right. First shot. Second shot. Third shot. Yep, I'll call that a hit. Next one down. That's inside the circle, so I'll count that as a hit. Next one down. Yep, that's a hit. Size of a 2-2 pellet, that hole, that circle. Right, bottom, well, right hand side, the bottom one on the right. Ooh, just to the left of it. 2 more shots, that's it. I think I'll rush that shot. Ooh, bit high. Last shot on that one. Here we go. This is the last shot on that circle. No, close, but not close enough. We'll call that a miss. Next one above it. Too high. Very close. Last shot. No, that's a miss. Good grouping, but it's a miss. Oh, slightly high again. Yep, that's a hit on the second. One next to it. I'll call that a miss. It's very close. I think I broke into the circle, but we'll call it a miss. No, another miss. Fantastic grouping, but slightly too high, so that's the end of that one. Off to the next one. Too high. Ooh, 1 mil too low. 1 mil too low. Last shot at that circle. Yep, we'll call that a hit. Oh, 1, 2, 3. There's one left of that row. Ooh. One more at that, we'll count that as a miss. We'll then get it. No, that was a miss. Ooh. Well, middle left. To the left. Same old. Yep. Call that a hit. Oh. Yep. Call that a hit. We'll call that a hit. Next one. To the left. 2 more shots. Call that a hit. All left. Call that a hit. We'll call that a hit. Ooh, slightly to the left. Too low. 1 left. I think I missed that. On to the last circle. Too high. To the left. Right. I'll call that a hit. I've just took the target down off my box. I'm quite pleased with those shots. Just to give you an idea of scale, there's a 5p piece, that's a 5p circle. The rest of them I've put 2-2 pellet. I didn't measure the hole, the circles that I drew I didn't measure, but there's a 177 pellet, just to give you a reference point of how big the holes were, the circles that I actually drew. Only marginally bigger than there you go, look. So I'm aiming at a circle marginally bigger than a 177 pellet. So maybe it is a 2-2, I'm not sure. Can't remember, I think they're 4.5mm a 177. Call it a 5mm circle. I've called it pellet size, but I don't suppose that's correct. But that gives you an idea of the circles I was aiming at. The only problem what I didn't envisage when I started the shooting, the sunlight was hitting it at such an angle that when I looked down my zoom I ended up with a green circle in my eye because it reflected that much light that I could hardly see what I was shooting. That's not an excuse, by the way. The way this the gun performed, I thought it did quite well because it's one of the least expensive HW99s in the Weihrauch range. It's certainly not the most expensive they make, it's probably the cheapest one, I would imagine, the cheapest gun they actually produce. So when you hear these stories that break barrels are not very accurate, it's I don't think that's quite true. I'm sure there's a better man out there what probably could have hit those with first shot maybe. But I was happy with the results anyway. That's to counterbalance doing these sort of small circles, and you know the way I've done it is to counterbalance the fact that I haven't got a very long garden like my daughter has. So the way I figure it is, the smaller the target I can do at 47 feet, which is now measured and confirmed. I thought it was 45 feet, but it's actually 47. But from the tip of my barrel to where the box is situated on the corner of my deck in there, look. Where's my box? I've lost it, there it is. Yeah. I've got metal plates on the back of that box. It's filled, compacted with clothes, old clothes, and then it's got aluminium plates on the back of it so nothing can actually go through it. And judging by the old box I used, I put about 400 pellets through that while we've been on the lockdown, as it were. Not had one go through, not had one ricochet, and it don't seem to bother the neighbours too much, so it's pretty good. So there you have it. Probably not the best, but I'm happy with that. As I say, not the expensivest combination of sight and gun, and I ain't got the steadiest of hand, even despite the fact that the gun is rested. But yep, it's kept me happy for the day. My next video is my car, my Peugeot RCZ, that I've had about 5 weeks, maybe 6 now, and bit of a look at that one, and my views on garages, or certain garages. That's to come next. Thanks all, take care, see you soon.